this energy. In the last 3 weeks, the energy doesn't come just like it's her mother, but it stops like right here, like here, and then something comes top down, and it's really powerful, really, really powerful. And also the state of consciousness is different. It's more deep, more lasting, more, I don't know, you go deeper and deeper and deeper. And but I still haven't figured it out. The last time I have this question about nose. Why it's like a gorilla sitting on my nose? It's the energy is so hard pulling down. If the women who had birth know how this looks like, when this gravity is pulling down, and it's really hard. And do you have any explanation about this? Because I have, I don't, I haven't found anything. What is this? Thank you.
Yeah, fascinating, fascinating. You might be interested in looking into what the yogis call the Vayus in Sanskrit, the Vayus, Vayus, which are the different manifestations of the life force within the system. So the Vayus move in different directions. So some are upwards, some are downwards, some are used to dispel for say, childbirth or waste, some are upwards, digestion. So there's different directions where energies move within our system, and the life force sort of the life force expressions control the ups and the downs. So maybe if you look up Vayus, you maybe find something a little bit more about, you know, this downward pressure you're experiencing on the nose. It can maybe reveal some things to you. There's this idea also of what we may call, I believe it's like a Taoist practice called, say, the microcosmic orbit. So orbiting means it's a loop. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's a loop. So the energy rises up the spine, and for some, it may exit out of the head and it just kind of flows.
Yes, it goes out. It goes
Right?
out.
Yeah.
Yes, it goes out. And then it like turns down, and the pressure here is really,
Yeah. Yeah. So this I I I think I've seen that this is what the Ankh represents. I'll share an image in the chat here. If you're familiar with the Egyptian Ankh, I'm not able to send a picture due to admin restrictions. I am the admin, so I don't know what that means. You can look up an Ankh, Ankh on Google Images. This is an Egyptian symbol. I'm sure it has many meanings, but what I've seen is that one meaning is that it represents this loop. The energy rises up and then it returns back down. So maybe on its downward descent, it's making way through some sort of energetic channel in your nose, in your face that needs a bit of work. And the work is being done. That's what the pressure you're feeling is. That's what the gorilla you're feeling is. For some, then it rests back into the heart. So some have described that the final resting place of Kundalini is in the heart. Some have described that it's out of the crown chakra. There's different ways of looking at it. People also have different expressions. I know that you are here to be of service. It would make sense to me based on what I know that your resting place is in the heart. Others, maybe they're inclined more towards, say, scientific research and innovation. They may be more brain-centered, head-centered in their expression of the way this sort of culminates. So they don't necessarily rest in the heart, right? So everyone is a little different. You may also like, I've recommended their work many times before, the work of PKYC, Patanjali Kundalini Yoga Care. They describe the various kinds of Kundalini risings, and some of them have different qualities. I can relate a little bit to what you're sharing here, where you feel the energy coming downwards. So it seems that the crown chakra is actually not a chakra. It seems more like they've described it as a lotus, a flower, as opposed to a wheel. I have also understood it to be a doorway in which energy can go in and out, downwards and upwards through. So actually, just last night before bed, sometimes I have like some weird, it's called like hypnagogic kind of hallucinations before sleep.
Mhm.
And one of them
I
I
know.
had was, yeah, so one of them I had was actually I was standing underneath a big shower, and it was like this big ring shower. And on the outside of the rim, the water was coming down, but I was also being drawn up through the center of this ring in the shower. And I understood this to be the crown chakra. Like there's some downward flow, but also some upward pull to it, it seems. So that's a little bit of what I can relate. Maybe there's something there that you can take from that. Um, but it sounds like it's doing the work that it needs to do. Just observe and not, though I hope that you do find all of your answers. It seems that sometimes the questions fall away before answers come, and we just surrender to the mystery and say, another strange Kundalini thing. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. By the way, nice glasses.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I haven't seen them yet. Yeah,
Yeah,
bye.
you too. You got the purple glare too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A little bit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.